that's what I'm doing. It's a spontaneous thing. I guess I'll be giving you a update, like a random life update. I'll tell you why I stopped recording these videos, and all the while I am playing a little to the left, which is this very relaxing and calming game that I sometimes like to play, in which you basically have to order things, organize things. It isn't a difficult game usually, but sometimes it can be tricky, a little bit like a puzzle. I figured I'd combine the two, the relaxing game and the whispering. Wow, I don't even know where to begin. I think my last video was in June of last year, 2022. So that is, well, it's not been a year yet, but not too far off. And a lot of things have changed. I moved and I got a job and I finished my book. My book is now published. And, well, let's see. By the way, for anyone who stumbles on to this video and has no idea, I am Miss Vindicat, and I've been creating these whisper videos since 2010, so it's been a long time. And during that time there were times where I was pretty pretty active, uploading several videos a week. But there's I can't speak. There've also been periods where I wasn't as active, or where I wanted a break. So basically, a question that I got several times is where I went or why I stopped uploading. And I think the short answer is I didn't feel like recording whisper videos anymore. And you know, it's supposed to be a hobby, something that I enjoy doing, and I stopped enjoying it. And instead of pushing through or thinking that I had to, or thinking that it would be a waste to stop recording after such a long time, I just decided to follow my gut and to just stop and see what would happen. And of course, the longer reason is that I guess I felt overwhelmed, not necessarily by the YouTube videos, but by life in general. I had a lot on my plate. I wasn't happy with some things, and I just needed some time to rest and recharge and to sort of turn inwards. So basically I decided to just stop uploading until December of last year, that was the first time that I considered recording another video. But even then, it wasn't because I wanted to, but it was because I felt like, the end of the year was near, and it would sort of make sense to kind of give a life update. My book was published in December. I had moved, I had the new job, I just felt like it would be a good idea. But once again, that's not the same as me actually wanting to record, so I decided not to. And then for the last couple of weeks, I have been thinking about my channel again, and I've been looking forward to creating thumbnails. Kind of this random thing, but I really like design and designing things. I'm not very good at it, but I just had this urge to work on it. I didn't, but I felt, for several times I felt like, okay, maybe I do wanna get back into the recording of the videos. And then just now, it is a Thursday morning, and I did a lot of things for my job, and I had finished 2 tasks. I basically I had 2 big tasks that I wanted to complete today, and I completed them slightly earlier than I planned. And then I was like, I can take a break, and suddenly I felt like, let's record a whisper video. So basically, without thinking too much about it, or about what I would even whisper about, I decided to grab my little microphone and just go for it. So here we are. I'm sitting in the bedroom, one of the bedrooms in my new home. I live in a quiet street now. Although, as I'm whispering right now, some school children are passing through the street and they're kinda chatting, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear that. The microphone might not pick it up, I'm not sure. Let me see, I want to give you a live update, but before I do, I wanna talk about a related topic, which is anonymity, basically. One of the things that happened last year was that I craved anonymity. And I don't know, in these whisper videos I've always been pretty open about lots of things. It kind of felt like my safe place where I could just whisper. I would just share my thoughts, and it basically, it felt anonymous. Well, it did feel anonymous for years, but then I feel like these last couple of years, I started showing my face. My channel grew. I mean, I'm not a big YouTuber by anyone's standards, but I got several thousand and then 10,000 followers, and that somehow changed the way I looked at it. And then also I have this blog about paying off my student debt, which is, by the way, also the topic of my book. And on that blog, for a couple of years, while I was paying off the debt myself, I shared a lot. My success, my failures, my feelings, my emotions, my income, how much debt I had and was paying off, and my strategies, basically everything. And I think that last year I came to this point where I didn't want to be so publicly available anymore. I think I enjoyed talking to the internet here on this Whisper channel at first when I felt anonymous. And I also enjoyed sharing my depth journey, because it was two-sided. On the one hand, I enjoyed sharing my strategies and what worked for me and what didn't, so that whatever I was going through, I could maybe help and inspire others. And at the same time, others inspired me, because by sharing my journey, people could follow along and cheer me on, and that helped. So I feel like for that period of my life, it was fitting to share things. But then last year, I think the first thing that changed was that I realized that I didn't want to share my child on the internet. I did talk about my child a lot on this channel when he was just born, and even back then I kind of knew that I didn't necessarily want to share his story, but I felt like I could share my motherhood story. But then after a while I realized that I wasn't comfortable with that, so I privated those videos in which I talked about my son. And then later on, there was one more step, and that was that I didn't feel comfortable with being so vulnerable on the internet, and that everyone would know it was me. So basically, I privated even more videos, because, I don't know, I just had the urge to be anonymous. And then it also kind of changed during last summer. I got a new job and a new house, and especially the house, that kind of showed me how much I enjoyed living somewhere, and that the internet didn't know where. My old apartment, I didn't necessarily share my address, but it was pretty much in the middle of a city center, and I did share footage from the view from my balcony, for example. So if people wanted, they could more or less find where I would live, and then they didn't have the exact address or maybe the exact apartment, but I feel like if someone would try their best, it was pretty easy to find me. And I realized this while posting those videos, but I kinda was not worrying too much while it was happening, because, well, first of all, I'm just not really scared in that way, and second of all, I have this really nice comment section and community. I don't get harassment hardly at all. I've never got any, well, not never, I mean, I've had some evil comments, but not a lot. So I just guess I felt pretty safe. But then after the move, I realized this sense of calmness and peacefulness, and that I really enjoy the idea, like, hey, people don't know where I am. So I didn't want to show the new view of my home. I didn't just want to be a little bit vague because I'm not sure how much I want to share or don't want to share. And yeah, I just want to take my time with that. Also, one more thing that I absolutely am not gonna do is being consistent here on YouTube again, or try in any way to earn money with this YouTube channel. I feel like for me that's like an endless journey of making the same mistakes over and over again. My channel is monetized, or I don't even know if it still is since I haven't uploaded in a while. I read somewhere that if you don't upload for 6 months, the monetization might be cancelled. And even that didn't inspire me to return because it's been 6 months for a while now. But I had a Patreon page, and that brought me some money. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but it was some. But time and time again, I am realizing that if I turn this hobby YouTube thing into a monetization thing, it just sucks all the joy right out of it. And I get overwhelmed by all this advice, like you need to be consistent and you need to make the videos that do well, and it's just such a mindfuck because I don't want to be consistent. I want to follow my intuition and my joy, and I don't want to look at the numbers and then only create the videos that do well because it might bring in some money, but basically it means creating a trap, turning this thing, which can be wonderful, into a job, which is not what I want at all. So I figured what I should do is go the opposite way, so not even look at the numbers, and I feel like I've always been sort of on and off, trying to earn money, trying to not, trying to, I don't know, it's actually pretty hard to create videos just for the joy of it in this world where there is so much focus on making money and grinding and productivity and time management, and I just feel like life is so much better, at least to me, when I quit trying to reach all these goals. And that doesn't mean that I'm not thinking about how to improve my life, because I want to enjoy my life, and if improvements can be nice. But the older I get, the more I realize that these improvements are not working harder, they're not working smarter, they're not about earning money above a certain threshold, sure. But it's about time and freedom and joy and making sure I have plants on my balcony and I have time to go to the forest with my son and just reading books and following my gut. So basically that's what I've been doing, and it's been wonderful, and it's also been hard, by the way. I feel like this past year, it starts to rain, by the way. Maybe the microphone will pick up the rain. So if there's something you hear, then that might be it. myself on a whole new level, and all that stuff can be difficult as well, but like worthwhile. So I'm actually in a good place. Yeah, I'm in a good place. Yeah, I feel like maybe this whisper video comes to a natural end here. Because this is sort of, it actually feels like this is what I wanted to say, had to say, should say. Yeah, so thank you if you're still listening. Thank you for being part of this, well, YouTube journey of mine. Yeah, I don't want to make any promises. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll see what I want. But who knows, maybe I'll show up one of these days again. I hope you're doing well as well. Please feel free to give me an update in the comment section. I would like to read up. I know there used to be some regulars. I'd love to hear from you, and also if you're new, I'd love to hear from you. Although I have no idea, maybe YouTube might not show this video. I don't know, the YouTube algorithm is kind of strange. I can imagine that YouTube will be like, hey, new video, let's promote it. It's the first one in a while. So YouTube will actually show it to you guys, but I can also imagine that YouTube will be like, this person is now forgotten. Let's just drown her video at the bottom of the algorithm. I have no idea what will happen. But I think the very good thing is that I don't care. I know that the people who really want to hear from me will check my channel once in a while to see if